has rightly said, and I quote, "The pessimist complains about the wind, the optimist expects it to change, but the leader adjusts the sail." On behalf of TPS Ellico, we are honored to welcome our esteemed chief guest, Brigadier Jaideep Yadav, a decorated officer of the Indian Army.
Heartily welcome you, sir. Sir was commissioned in Regiment of Artillery on 10th June 1989.
All of you on this momentous occasion of Investiture ceremony. I extend a warm welcome to our chief guest for the day, Brigadier Jaideep Yadav. Thank you, sir, for taking out time for us. You do not know how much we are related to see you here to adorn our students in their appointments. Your presence amongst us is a source of motivation for our young council members. I also welcome and thank all the parents who have taken out time to attend this ceremony. Your presence here is reassuring that you are with us in all our endeavors. We have gathered here today to appoint our Senior Student Council for the session 2025-26. I congratulate the parents of new appointees who are present here to witness their award receiving an appointment, and I feel there is no greater pleasure for a parent to see and to be present at these kinds of occasions. And cheer them on as they grow into strong and compassionate individuals who will lead not only in school but in their later life too. To our council members, know that we believe in you, we are proud of you, and we can't wait to see you performing leadership roles. Congratulations once again. Wear your badge with pride, lead with your heart, and always remember that you never are too small to make a big difference. Wishing you all the best. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.
It gives me immense pleasure to extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to our esteemed chief guest, Brigadier Jaideep Yadav, our respected principal ma'am, headmistress ma'am, proud parents, and my dear students. Today marks a moment of pride, responsibility, and inspiration as we gather to honor and celebrate the torchbearers of responsibility.
Welcome our head boy, Aditya Bhankanajya. Aditya is a true symbol of strength and self-discipline.
Aishani Mishra, President of the Cultural Council. Congratulations, Aishani. Next up on stage, we have President of the Environment Council, Ojasvi Soni, an eco-warrior with a heart full of green dreams and a mission to protect Earth. With the power of pen and clarity of thought, she leads the voice of the student body. Coming up next is Zaina Sharma, President of the Editorial Board. Vice President of Social Service Initiative Council, Tanvi Yadav. With kindness in her heart and initiative in her actions, please give a huge round of applause for our Vice President. Our Honorable Chief Guest, Brigadier Jaideep Yadav Sir, to administer the oath of office to the newly elected council members.
As the member of Student Council of DPS Eldeco, we do hereby swear that we will always strive to act with honesty and integrity. We will respect the rights and dignity of all our actions. We will strive to create a better environment in school. We will always live by the values. This we pledge upon our honor. Jai Hind. Firstly, my compliments to the student appointees who are part of the student council and the proud parents who are sitting over here. I'm sure this appointment will do great justice to whatever hard work you have put in so far, which has been awarded today. It doesn't matter where does this route go. What matters is where you want to go. Alice is still adamant. No, it doesn't matter where I want to go. Tell me where does this route go. The cat again says, if it doesn't matter to you where you want to go, it doesn't matter where this route goes. So, I think there is a very deep lesson which is over here. When we are at the very fundamental of life, we are very clear. For example, if we are at the airport, we are very clear where we want to go. Or we are at the railway station, we are very clear where we want to go. We don't start asking over there, going to the clerk, where does this flight go, where does this flight go. We are very clear that, okay, I want to go to Delhi, this is a particular flight, I have come to the airport, I have to catch this flight. And we don't waste our energy running around, finding out where all other flights or other trains are going. But when it comes to life, I think we get confused. So my message to all those who are wearing sash or holding badges, holding flags, it doesn't matter what flag, badge or the sash has been given to you. What matters is what you want to do with this. If you are very clear what is the end state, you will do well while you are holding this badge or sash or the flag. And I was the group commander. I still recollect one of the interactions where I used to go to colleges and schools for various talks, meeting all these cadets. So one of the cadets, he got up he said, sir, I have a problem. I said, okay, what's your problem? Then I want to get in NDA. It was school, he was I think in class 11 or maybe 12. He said, I want to get into NDA. I said, okay, so where's the problem? Sir, but it's very difficult. I said, why do you say it's very difficult? So there are only 300 seats. I said, okay, fine. So where is what's the problem that you are encountering? But sir, there are thousands or lakhs of students who are appearing for this exam. So how do I get in? How many seats you require to get into NDA? This is one. He said, how many seats are there? He said, there are 300. So where's the problem? I said, there are 299 seats are surplus. You only require one seat. So it depends how you see the problem. At times, problem is not exactly the way it has been posed to you. It is how you define the problem. Maybe the problem does not remain a problem. By Stephen Covey called 7 habits of highly effective people. Okay. I'll talk about the second habit. There are 7 habits. I'll talk about the second habit. It says, begin with the end in mind. And then we start working backwards. Same is true for the students, because again, we find number of students, they start with a particular career somewhere in midway, they start diverting. Started with law, no, I think the law is not good, I think I must do something else. So it's very important for the students to define your end state, whatever you are doing, start working backwards. What I'll do, rather than speaking from this podium, it's easy to speak, let me ask one of the students who are standing over here, who have been given various appointments, as to what their goal is in life. It could be in life, it could be in school, it could be anything. So any volunteer, I remember one name called Jigyasa. Where is Jigyasa? So give the mic to Jigyasa. Okay, Jigyasa, what is, you will come?
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. So what's your goal in life?
Sir, I want to become a professor.
You want to become a professor? Okay.
So my goal in life is to become a corporate lawyer. In addition to that, my goal is to make my parents proud, and they should be really proud of their words, of what they've become in life. That's my prior goal.
Sir, I want to become a doctor in future and help all those patients who suffer from diseases that are to a certain level not curable. I want to find the cure, and I want to be a servant for our country.
Okay. So one last one, please, Hamid, give the mic to him.
Good morning, sir. So my goal in life is to get into Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, USA, and after that I want to go in technology research.
Okay. Just repeat it once again.
So I want to be a professor.
It has to be time bound. If it is not time bound, then it's not a goal. Then it's a wish list. We are dreaming. I want to be a doctor. You want to be a doctor by when? Be measurable. What I mean by mentioning measurable is, supposing this goal is not met, how will I come to know that this goal is not met? For example, some of us decide that, okay, my goal is to, in the new year, my goal is to reduce weight. Fine. This could be your wish list. But how will you know that your weight has reduced? Unless you say, okay, fine, I am 80 kgs as on date. By June 30, I will be 70 kgs. Let's say you reframe it in a manner that I want to be at the Institute of Technology by 2028. Will it make some difference? What difference will it make?
Sir, it will create a amount of pressure on me, so I will work forward to it very well because I have a deadline as of right now. So I need to go to MIT by 2028. So it will help me achieve it properly.
Okay. That I have to be over there. So therefore you will start thinking as to what all I need to do each year so that I am inching towards that goal. Make sure that the goals are formed well. Whenever you are feeling down, you feel that certain things you have not been able to perform, just add word yet as suffix. I will give an example. I have not understood this chapter. Just add word, I have not understood this chapter yet. So the door which was closed or which you were just closing, suddenly the door of possibility opens with a small word called yet. Try it on any circumstance. I have not succeeded in UPSC exam. I have not succeeded in UPSC exam yet. Means there are possibilities to get it. Lastly, I will again compliment every one of you. You have a great life ahead. Do well, and I will close my address with a very profound dialogue by, I don't remember the name, but I remember the sentence: start small, fail fast, and recover faster. I'll just amplify because it may not have sunk in. At times we make grand plans. I'll do this, some of you, when I ask you about the goal has to be simple, probably it has to be one. If you have too many goals, you will get confused. What is to be pursued, what is not to be pursued. He says, start small. Fail fast. Unless you fail, you will not learn. So it is better that you start small, start early, and as quickly as possible, fail in that endeavor. Because that is the time a lot of lessons will come out. And lastly, the most important is recover faster. It's not that you have failed, so therefore things are gone. The faster you recover, the better it will be. You will be on your chosen path. Thank you very much.
Once upon a time, Arjun asked Krishna, what defines a true leader, Mahadev? To which Krishna replied, a leader is like a tree, rooted in values, rising in silence. He offers shade, not to impress, but to serve. When storms come, he bends and not breaks. Because he knows that flexibility is not weakness, but wisdom. These words resonate with me deeply, for they reflect the essence of leadership I strive to uphold. Today, as I, Aditya Panpralogia, stand here adorned with this badge of the head boy of DPS Empico, I carry these principles with me, much like a beacon of light guiding my journey. My gratitude is immense. Yet, my words seem like but a drop in the ocean of appreciation I feel for this esteemed institution. A very good morning to our venerated chief guest, esteemed principal ma'am, honored headmistress ma'am, respected teachers and parents and all the peers. On this very auspicious day of my life, I have much to confess and a great deal to thank for. 2 minutes of speech can hardly encapsulate the vastness of my gratitude. When I first come to this institution last year, I was unaware of how much I would grow. The authorities, with their constant guidance, have pushed me beyond my limits. They have celebrated my achievements and stood by me during my failures. This institution is indeed the epitome of a just and fair society. A place where the roots of integrity, discipline, and dedication run deep. And now, as I take up the role of the torch bearer for the 25th Student Council of DPS Elvico, I solemnly pledge to ensure that our school continues to stand strong and tall forever. My attitude is boundless and my promise unwavering. With your support and faith, I will work towards ensuring that DPS Elvico remains a beacon of excellence, strength, and unity. Together we'll rise and together we'll shine. Thank you.
In the silence of the morning, when the world is still, true leadership whispers, not in power but in will. It's the courage to stand when the path is unclear, and the strength to support when others feel fear. It's not the loudest voice that commands the way, but the quietest heart that leads with grace each day. A very good morning to our esteemed chief guest, respected principal ma'am, headmistress ma'am, academic coordinator ma'am, teachers, and all the parents present here. I am Vanya Mishra, and it fills me with immense pride and gratitude to stand before you today as the head girl of Delhi Public School Elvico for the session 2025-26. I've had the privilege of being a part of this beautiful institution since grade 9, serving as a council member for 4 consecutive years. Over the years, DPS Elvico has not just been a school to me. It has been a place where I've grown, stumbled, soared, and truly discovered who I am. From the bright lights of the annual concert to the nerve-wracking thrill of debate competitions and the pride of being part of eminent secretariat, every experience here has left a mark on my heart. This school has given me more than memories. It has given me opportunities. I've had the exposure that helped me grow beyond classrooms. Whether it was addressing audiences, collaborating on inter-school fests, or representing a school on public speaking platforms, I was always encouraged, aim higher and do better. And for all that, I'm forever grateful. As the head girl, I solemnly promise to uphold the values and standards of this institution. I will be a friend when needed, a leader when required, and a learner always. I will listen, support, and do my best to create a space where everyone feels empowered. Leadership is not just about wearing a badge. It's about setting an example, lifting others, and staying rooted in humility. I also want to congratulate my fellow council members. We are like the gears of a clock, each unique. But when we move together, we make time work. Let us build each other up, support each other, and create a school year filled with progress, pride, and purpose. So let's join hands and take our school to even greater heights. Let us lead with love, serve with pride, and always put service before self. Thank you. the more we evolve into true leaders. Today, as I stand taking on more responsibilities with each passing year. Investiture is not just a ceremony, it's a celebration of leadership, discipline, and commitment. It brings out the best in every child. A very special thank you to our esteemed chief guest, Brigadier Jaydeep Yadav, whose exemplary service and leadership continue to inspire each one of us. The Army itself stands as a symbol of dedication, courage, and discipline. And today we have the honor of having you with us, a true embodiment of these values. So your presence here has not only graced this occasion, but has left us with, we are really happy that we are immense pride that we feel that you are here with us today. And we are truly privileged and grateful for your time and valuable words. Thank you once again, sir, for being with us today. It has indeed been a pleasure and honor. Thank you, sir. Now I would like to thank another remarkable leader, our respected principal ma'am. A true leader is the one who creates more leaders, and ma'am, your continuous guidance and support has nurtured so many young minds. Thank you for always for being such a strong pillar of support for us. Thank you so much, ma'am. To the proud parents, your presence today is a reflection of all the values you have instilled in your children. Thank you so much. Lastly, congratulations again to our newly appointed council members. May you carry out your duties with utmost dedication, honesty, and enthusiasm. We believe in you and we are proud of you. Wishing you all a beautiful journey ahead. Thank you and have a great day. Thank you so much.
Of this great nation. Honor, duty, and service. With hearts full of pride and eyes set on the future, we come to the end of today's ceremony. May our new council serve with sincerity, lead with integrity, and inspire their peers. May I now request everyone to please rise for the national anthem.